Nice outfit. Suits you.
Well, honesty is ruthless, I suppose. It's just honesty. Ruthless honesty.
The series, featuring isolated narratives with standalone stories, dives deep into themes of surveillance, artificial intelligence, social media, dystopian reflections on modern society. Each episode serves as a chilling meditation on how our increasing dependence on technology might spiral out of control. Black Mirror, the critically acclaimed anthology series created by Charlie Brooker, has become synonymous with dark, reduce our agency and alienate us from one another. Brooker's episode forewarns how algorithms may eventually drive social behavior in ways that could undermine genuine human connections, feeding into our desire for approval while simultaneously profiting from our data. It's not just that people are concerned about what others think, but also that social media platforms are algorithmically designed to keep us hooked. Furthermore, the episode critiques how easily we allow technology to manipulate our social structures, a state of affairs that is both psychologically damaging and socially isolating. Nosedive can be seen as a warning that we are increasingly at risk of allowing our lives to be defined by the judgments of others, but as the series suggests, this constant validation can lead to a warped sense of self, where external opinions determine personal value. Users carefully curate their profiles, seeking approval in the form of likes, shares, and comments. Today, platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok have similar dynamics, albeit without the overt ranking system. This episode resonates with current concerns about social media's influence on self-worth and identity. In this society, the higher your rating, the better your life. People go to extreme lengths to maintain their ratings, which include performing for the approval of others in an increasingly superficial manner, with these ratings determining one's social standing and access to privileges. The episode Nosedive, Season 3, Episode 1, is a perfect starting point. The episode presents a world where social interactions are governed by an app that allows individuals to rate each other. The dangers of social media and the quest for validation. Black Mirror didn't waste time in addressing the profound effects of social media on human behavior. Warning for the future, urging viewers to reconsider the path we're on before it's too late, and the ethical dilemmas that accompany its rapid evolution. This script aims to examine how Black Mirror not only critiques the contemporary tech-driven world, but how it acts as a prophetic. But in doing so, Black Mirror doesn't just entertain, it also provides a crucial commentary, attempting to warn society about the dangers of our unchecked obsession with technology and human psychology, often presenting scenarios that feel eerily prescient, particularly in episodes like 15 Million Merits, Season 1, Episode 2, and Hated in the Nation, Season 3, Episode 6. 15 Million Merits features a society where everyone is constantly monitored by cameras, and people's lives are dictated by a gamified system of earning merits to buy privileges. The characters are not free, but are instead trapped in a cycle of surveillance, consumption, and superficial aspirations. This mirrored the rise of mass surveillance in our own world, where our every move is tracked by corporations, governments, and even private entities. On a global scale, governments are increasingly embracing surveillance technology under the guise of national security, while corporations are collecting vast amounts of data about consumers, often without their explicit consent. The rise of facial recognition software, personal data mining, and the use of social media as a tool for surveillance poses significant privacy concerns. What 15 Million Merits illustrates is not just the physical surveillance but the mental surveillance. A world where people are not only watched but are conditioned to self-regulate and internalize the pressure to conform. Meanwhile, Hated in the Nation taps into the power of social media mob mentality and online shaming. The episode is a chilling exploration of how people can be stalked and vilified online, leading to devastating consequences in the real world. While the show magnifies the effects of online hate, it doesn't take much to see how this is already happening in society. cyberbullying, the weaponization of social media for public shaming, and the use of technology to track and monitor people's every move have all contributed to a shrinking sense of personal privacy. In these ways, Black Mirror warns of a world where privacy is a luxury only a few can afford, and society becomes dominated by an unyielding surveillance state. While the show dramatizes these concerns, it serves as a prescient warning about where unchecked surveillance technology may lead. 3. The ethical dilemmas of artificial intelligence in episodes like Be Right Back, Season 2, Episode 1, and White Christmas. Season 2, Episode 4, Black Mirror grapples with the complex relationship between humans and artificial intelligence. In Be Right Back, a woman grieving the loss of her partner attempts to resurrect him through a social media profile, only to find herself interacting with a digital replica powered by artificial intelligence. This raises a question that society is beginning to wrestle with. As artificial intelligence becomes more advanced, can machines replicate or even replace human relationships?
We're gonna get through this. That's tough because she's my best friend. People really wouldn't understand Geechee was the only person in life that I can talk about. They wouldn't understand Geechee was the only person in life that I can talk